Okay, this is David Gressman. Welcome to my web quest. It's called Road Trip. It's a planning a trip to San Francisco. The idea is for students to have some real-world application of math, uh, go through and actually plan a trip, get together all the costs for the trip, and then at the end, then figure out how many weeks they would have to save up, given they can save up a certain amount per week. So that's the final product, is to go through all the costs and then how long will they need to save up for it. Okay, so the introduction gets into it a little bit, get their interest going, talk about a trip, working out the details. Are you going to go to a restaurant or bring your own food? Are you going to stay at a hotel? Are you going to stay with your friend? There's different costs, and go through the process of thinking that through and then making the decisions. And then task, get a little bit more into the details of what they need to information they need to gather together. One of the things they'll have to work on is the figuring out how much gas is going to cost, figure out the length of the trip, miles per gallon of the car, and then figure out how many gallons of gas they'll use, and then the price of the gas, and then get the total cost of the gas. So there's some figuring out going on there, and then the process actually gets into some of the details of it. They'll be divided up into groups of three. Each of the students will have a different task, and there's tasks are described here, and then there's a link to San Francisco tourist attractions, so they kind of get them thinking about get the interest up, thinking about actually taking a trip, and then got links to a couple of different routes to take. This webcast is set up for a classroom that might not have access to the internet, just the teacher's computer, and she can put this up on the screen, and then the students can take notes off of it. But if the students do have access to computers, to the internet, then there's some links at the bottom here, so they can go to restaurants and hotels and actually find some real prices and make it a real world experience. But if that's not available, then I got some costs here that they can just pull off of there. So try to make this adaptable to different cases. Got a word problem review to get them started thinking about word problems, and a couple of exercises, and then go through and then get into the details of the task, how to do it. And as I said, the final product then is to go through, figure out all the costs, and then knowing that you can save up a certain amount per week, how many weeks is it going to take to save up for the trip. And you got an evaluation, it's a rubric, and then a conclusion, and that sums up, and got some links for if there's further interest. These are links to websites that have Excel spreadsheets that you can download, and actually you just input the data that you want. They don't quite match what I've got here, but I would get them started. If they wanted to turn this assignment into an Excel spreadsheet, that would be something to take this a step further. I got the word problem video and how to use some variables. So just some more links to get them going if they're interested in going this a little bit deeper. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed the trip.